CBS presents this program in color.
I am so full, I can't listen to another hour of the Wop Diner with my dad, Ramundo. Why not check out my new buddy, Lenny Palmer? The Lenny Palmer Show, weekdays from 8 till noon on AM 1050 WLIP. By the way, Lenny, congratulations on your new award. Hey, Lenny, it's lonely at the top. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, this is Lenny Palmer, and you're stuck listening to the Wop Diner on Kenosha's radio station, AM 1050 WLIP.
Give me that. You're not a chicken.
What am I then, boy?
You're a loudmouth schnook.
Guess what? Guess what would taste good right now to everyone in the car?
Cigarettes, here they are. The favorite of young and old alike.
We've got your favorite kind at the concession stand. Come on down and pick out the kinds you want to enjoy during the rest of the show.
Say, you know, I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. Don't look much like Los Angeles to me. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Well, here I am. Hey, just a cotton-picking minute. This don't look like the Coachella Valley to me. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Let's see now, South Pole? Oh, I get it. I should have turned left at Albuquerque. Well, here we are, Pismo Beach and all the clams we can eat. What a way for a duck to travel, underground. Hey, wait a minute. Since when is Pismo Beach inside a cave? I wonder, you know, I just bet we should have turned left at Albuquerque, and then maybe a right turn at La Jolla.
The Wop Diner with my dad, Raymundo, right here on AM 1050 WLIP.
Okay, people, come on, settle down. Time for the show.
We're going back, way back to another time, my friend. We're going back, way back to where it all began. We're going back to a summer night, back to a streetlight serenade. We're going back, way back to when the music got played. And I remember how she looked that night in the rain. It could have been the music, it could have been love, but I'll do it all over again. 1, 2, 3, we're going back, way back to an echo underground. We're going back, way back to when we had that sound. A streetlight serenade.
And Rockin' Robin, Ramundo, and Rockin' Robin at the Wop Diner, Ramundo, and Rockin' Robin, Ramundo, and Rockin' Robin, Ramundo, and Rockin' Robin at
Last night we fell in love beneath the stars above. That was a lovely summer night. Remember then. Remember then.
You're listening to Ramundo and Rockin' Robin at the Doo-Wop Diner here on AM 1050.
Eeny, meeny, distalini, goo, mana, kamalini, racha, chacha, mumalacha, alabaloo.
Say, eeny, meeny, distalini, goo, mana, kamalina, racha, chacha, mumalacha, alabaloo. That means we're glad to be here.
We're really glad to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, children too, here's my boys to do a show for you. We're gonna turn all around, we're gonna touch the ground, we're gonna shim, sham, shimmy all around. We're gonna shim, sham, shimmy all over the stage. We're gonna shim, sham, shimmy till we get paid. Because we're glad to be here.
You know we're glad to be
Think
here.
it's safe to do a tango. Yeah, we do it from an angle. To the back, from a side to side. To the back, to the front, from side to side. Say, eeny, meeny, distalini, your mind, kamalina, racha, chacha, umalacha, alabaloo. That means we're glad to be here.
You know we're glad to be here.
We're really glad to be here. We're really glad to be here. We're really glad to be here. We're gonna turn all around. We're gonna touch the ground. We're gonna shim, sham, shimmy all around. We're gonna shim, sham, shimmy all over the stage. We're gonna shim, sham, shimmy till we get paid. We're gonna wear our pants above our knees. We're gonna shake this stage just to please. Because we're glad to be here.
You know we're glad to be here.
Yes, welcome back to yet another edition of the Doo-Wop Diner. Hey, fellas, guess what? I am joined by my sweetheart, Rockin' Robin, the Fox. That rocks.
I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, me, I am Ramundo, your aging teen idol. Aging by the second, serving up the tastiest sounds of the 50s and 60s. The forgotten third of rock and roll from the streets of New York to the shores of Lake Michigan, right here high atop the Doo-Wop Diner Tower located in Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's our flagship station, AM 1050 WLIP. Hang out with us, and I assure you, on my birthday, I am not going home.
Wow.
Hungry tonight.
To the back, from a side to side, to the back, to the front, from a side to side. Say, eeny, meeny, distalini, you mind, kamalina, racha, chacha, umalacha, alabaloo. That means it's nice to have been here.
Really nice to have been here.
See you once again here. We
Yeah, you want to hear one more time from the broom sister?
Eeny, meeny, distalini, goo, mana, kamalini, racha, chacha, mumalacha, alabaloo.
Wow, there you go. Hey, your broom sister was floating around here
She
earlier
was.
today. I thought she'd stick around and say hello and whatever.
Well.
All that happy nonsense.
Places to go.
I know. The dish ran away with the spoon tonight.
Yeah. That is good.
Yeah, well, you know.
Wow.
Hey, this is a big budget show with big budget sponsors, and we'll let you know what it's all about after we pick up a couple of bugs.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
Doo-Wop Diner is brought to you by Meats and Catering. That's Kenosha's hometown fine meat deli and catering specialist. 50th Avenue and 60th Street. Racine Screen Printing, inconveniently located at 1405 16th Street. Copycat Music. Who are those guys? Guitars, amps, keyboards, drums, vinyl records, and vintage jukeboxes. 3205 Washington Avenue, West Racine. Music outlet of Uptown Kenosha, 22nd Avenue, north of Highway 50. Martin & Sons Roofing, serving Kenosha, Racine, and Milwaukee, 262-694-4321. Nailed It Nail Salon, 3122 Washington Avenue, West Racine. Check out all the links to all our sponsors by logging on to WLIP.com for more info.
Awesome job, honey. Oh, and I guess you can chime in tonight. No, I'm not taking requests in this segment of the night, as you know. That was the reason why we came up with the first 2 hours.
I know.
To get all of you people, yes, you people, off my back. Do you remember early on when we were at George's Tavern? Could have been there maybe once, twice, 3 times at most. And we were in the middle of a break, and we were taping Doo-Wop Diner, trying to shine the spotlight on the group harmony sounds of the 50s and 60s.
Okay.
And some guy came up and said, well, can you play some Chuck Berry?
I don't remember that.
I do. And I remember looking at him and saying, well, you know, we love those guys, but that's not what we do here at the Doo-Wop Diner. And I know what he was really attempting to do. A guy like that is a surface kind of guy. Do you know what I mean by a surface kind of guy?
No.
He only knows about 10 or 20 records. So therefore, he's hip because he knows who Chuck Berry is.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
In truth, if they would just dig a little deeper or allow us to do the digging for you, this is an era of music that is worthy of discussion. It's worthy of study. There are no graduates here at the diner. We are all students, myself included.
Me too.
Absolutely. Well, you especially.
Yeah. Well, all right.
So, yeah, if you want to chime in, that's great. 262-694-1050 is the number. I see you got somebody on the line. Who's on the line, honey?
Evie.
Evie, are you there?
I'm here, hon.
Yes.
Happy birthday, darling. I guess I should have got you a shovel instead of that pest dispenser.
Yeah, really. Actually, I could use a shovel every once in a while just to scoop up some of the nonsense around me, Evie.
So we can all do some more digging.
That's exactly what we're going to do tonight.
Well, you have been a teacher to me. I thought I knew the 50s and 60s before I met you. Everybody thought I was an expert, and I found out I didn't know nothing.
Well, Evie, and honest, we are really studying intensely on the group harmony sounds. Look, I remember hanging around with a guy named Bob Seaman for a lot of years. And we were reps together on the road. And he grew up in the 50s, and he knew I was a big doo-wop guy, and he'd look at me. He was not a big doo-wop guy. And he'd look at me and he'd say, well, you know, there was more to the 50s than rock around the clock. There was Johnny Mathis, you know, Frank Sinatra. All those guys were still big in the 50s.
Yeah, yeah.
But nowhere near as big as rock and roll. And the group harmony sounds were really just a small segment. That forgotten third of rock and roll is truly what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, and that's all we're here doing each and every week.
I love that record you picked for me tonight. You knew I was out there listening. I was a little late calling in, but I was listening.
Well, I was hoping you were anyway, and we got a rise out of
I love that record.
Well, good. That's the Calendars on the Coed label.
I loved it.
Well, you know, I've got another one for you, Evie. What do you think of that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you would think
Twofer. Extra surprise.
Right, yes.
It's his birthday. He's generous.
Right, I am feeling extra generous tonight.
Well, once again, happy birthday, dear.
Thank you, sweetie. All right, you know what? How about a little 5 keys? And,
I love them.
And how about telling me your favorite radio station, kid?
AM 1050 WLIP with Rockin' Robin and Ramondo, of course.
Atta girl!
Bye, Evie.
All right, bye, Robin. Bye, Ramondo.
There goes Evie, president of our East Kenosha charter members. Not to be confused with the exalted ruler, Shirley.
Oh, no.
The exalted ruler. All right, 5 keys. Yeah. My dad used to say that their up-tempos weren't all that great. Here's where Dad and I disagreed. And I know that if he were here now and saw what I am doing and how deeply involved and passionate...
He would have been very proud.
Well, not only proud, but he would also agree with me.
Yeah.
Because after all, do I leave anybody any room to disagree with me?
No.
No!
No.
Yeah. The 5 keys on the Doo-Wop Diner. AM 1050 WLIP.
Hey, this is John Galgano, owner of Music Outlet of Kenosha, and you're listening to the Doo-Wop Diner on AM 1050 WLIP.
WLIP. She's the most, lips like cherry wine. She's the most, big brown eyes that shine. She's the most, and she's mine, oh mine. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most, she's the most. Suit me to a T. She's the most, sweet as she can be. She's the most, she belongs to me. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most. She's a solid chick that make bells ring. She thrill me to my soul. Yeah, she loves to bop and she loves to swing. And she got big eyes for rock and roll. She's the most, style that's hard to beat. She's the most, gives your eyes a treat. She's the most, kisses are so sweet. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most. Bop, 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 bop. She's a solid chick that make bells ring. She thrill me to my soul. Well, she loves to bop and she loves to swing. And she got big eyes for rock and roll. She's the most, style that's hard to beat. She's the most, gives your eyes a treat. She's the most, kisses are so sweet. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most, she's the most. Lips like cherry wine. She's the most. Big eyes that shine. She's the most. And sweet mine, oh mine. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most, she's the most. Suits me to a T. She's the most. Sweet as she can be. She's the most. She belongs to me. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most. Got the most, coast to coast. She's the most, she's the most. Come on.
A twofer by the Five Keys on the Doo-Wop Diner.
Wow.
AM 1050 WLIP, the phone number 262-694-1050. No, I'm not taking requests these next 2 hours, but you can chime in and tell us how much you love us. We never get enough of that.
No.
Oh, and this, I've got a contest coming up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You don't get any bragging rights. All this does is help you new people that are listening, and I know we get numerous new people each and every week. You guys that are driving up and down I-94 looking for a good AM radio station, you found it. Yeah. Something that rocks a little bit. This portion of the Doo-Wop Diner.
You almost said it because I'm here.
But I didn't.
I know.
This portion of Doo-Wop Diner brought to you by L&M Meats and Catering. That's Kenosha's hometown fine meat deli and catering specialist. Hey, don't kill yourselves on the expressway, but jot this number down, 262-652-9840 for the finest and freshest cuts of beef, poultry, and pork. Yeah. That's L&M Meats and Catering, 50th Avenue and 60th Street. Oh, and our friends at L&M Meats and Catering want to wish all you Doo-Wop Diner listeners a very safe and festive holiday season. That's L&M Meats and Catering, 50th Avenue and 60th Street. Oh, you stop in? Be sure and tell them that Rockin' Robin and Raimondo from AM 1050 WLIP sent you. All right, I mentioned a contest. No, you don't win anything.
No.
All this does is show you newbies.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights are important because our veteran listeners will know the answer to this. I don't pick out rare records by groups that you've never heard of. Rather, I pick out records that are relatively common to us collectors, not so common to you common folk out there.
Oh, jeez.
But it is a group I assure you, all of you have heard of. They're a household word, guys. Tell me the name of the group singing this record from 1957. Oh, the name of the record, if it helps you out, is Fools Fall in Love. Here on the Doo-Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP.
Well,
love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out one silly moon. Oh, and they've got their love torches burning, when they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. Well, fools fall in love just like schoolgirls, blinded by rose-colored dreams. They build their castles on wishes, with only rainbows for beams. Oh, they're making plans for the future, when they should be right back at school. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. And they're making plans for the future, when they should be right back at school. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool.
Doo-Wop Diner. That's the better show. AM 1050 WLIP. We had a ton of guesses on that. Did I hear that we only had one actual correct?
Dale got it.
Dale from Union Grove?
Yeah.
A true student?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, he probably knew the answer to that long before he
Probably.
met us.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want to take credit for teaching Dale something.
No, he knows a lot.
Well, yeah. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, as they say.
Whoa. Shouldn't say that.
Really?
Today's your 50th.
Yeah, so?
Old dog, new tricks.
You're going to teach me some new tricks tonight, honey?
I know.
I can't wait.
Got it.
Bring it on.
I stepped into that one, didn't I?
Well, you know, since we're talking about you, I see that we're, yeah, because it's all about you. I see that it's time to visit Detroit.
Cool.
1960.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do I love it or hate it?
You will love it.
Okay.
I will love it. Some people that are unenlightened will not love it. It'll grow on them.
I keep forgetting this is the Doo-Wop Diner. Everything you play, you love.
Yeah. There's no reason to play it if I don't.
I know.
1960, a group calling themselves the Diablos. They were to the Fortune label what the Drifters were to the Atlantic label. They were their big hit makers.
Okay.
The problem was the Fortune label recordings weren't all that great. Their recordings in 1960 were about as good as anything coming out of New York in 1950.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really
Wow,
bad.
that's bad.
And they literally recording in a garage in the ghettos of Detroit. Nolan Strong and the Diablos on the Fortune label. Oh, that's the Doo-Wop Diner, the better show. AM 1050 WLIP. Oh. Can you put a matchbook cover under that tuner for me, honey?
Working on it.
be with you tonight.
Could just hold you in my arms. Come on in my arms, baby. I would thrill to all your charms, honey. If I could be with you tonight.
If I could be with you tonight.
Well, I'll whisper in your lovely ear. I'm so glad to have you here. And I'll take your hand, and I know that you'll understand. We'll kiss and kiss again and again. Whoa, if I could just kiss you tonight, yes tonight, baby, I would be so satisfied, if I could be with you tonight.
Let me be,
Whoa,
let me be, whoa, let me be with you
yeah,
tonight.
if I could only be with you tonight, I would be so satisfied, if I could be with you tonight.
Let me be,
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 let me be.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Let me
Hi, this is Chris from L&M Meats and Catering, and you're hanging out at the Wop Diner on Kenosha's radio station, AM 1050 WLIP.
WLIP. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam bam. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam bam. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam bam. Ram-a-lam-a-lam-a-dam dam bam.
I guess you know the story of the man who bought a house. He got it dealing records with the prices that were gouged. And now he's got to move, sell, he wants to know to go and buy a van. He used to weigh 200 and now it's more like 4. Your food is on the table, it's for sure he wants more. If he could lower his grocery bill, he'd have enough to go and buy a van. He always ends on 0 to a price that he wants, and they are to a fix for the day of He always has a number of circles hanging on. How many do you think you sell? Who you want to use your horn? If he can't call the drive, it's bound to cry more. But I can't help but wonder if he could really fit into a band.
We'll get into it on the next word. Stick thick. Suck at the star with. Yeah, yummy. Definitely make curry
He always ends on 0 to a price that he wants, and 0 to a fix for the day of He always has a number of circles hanging on. How many do you think you'll sell? Neighborhood, you know you best beware. He's bound to shake the little scared, bound to break your chair. But do you only love him and hope that he can go and buy a van?
Dam dam van van ram a lam a lam a dam dam van ram a lam a lam a dam dam van van ram a lam a lam a dam dam van ram a lam a lam a dam dam van van ram a lam a lam a lam a lam a lam a ram a lam a lam a dam dam van van ram a lam a lam a dam dam van.
I can't help it. We have to go to a station break.
Yep.
I would rather pull those 3 sliders down, 1, 2, 3, and just continue on. But then I might not be here next week, you guys. I must say, I am thoroughly enjoying myself with all of you guys tonight. Hey, when we come back, I got one more little contest for you guys.
Cool.
With a group that I know all of you have heard of. Congratulations, Dale. You knew my Drifters one. Let's see if you know my next one. It's a white group. Here on the Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP.
Don't go away.
Hey, this is Jerry Boot from Outdoors with Cheer and Nick. We have a new time slot, Saturday morning from 8 to 9:30. However, we still got our same great sponsors. That's right, MTT. Are you done with MTT? Armed Citizens Training. Market Square. That's right, Best Western in Zion. We've got Vintage Arms of Illinois. Our fishing report by Cole's Bait and Tackle. They're right there in McHenry. And my favorite pizza, The Beast. Kaiser's Pizza and Pub. Our fine sponsors of Outdoors with Cheer and Nick. AM 1050 WLIP.
The LIP. Call or visit website for complete terms and conditions.
Have you noticed your good hearing starting to decline, but you don't want to pay the sky-high price of hearing aids or want a big clunky hearing aid in your ear? Introducing the Lee Majors Rechargeable Bionic Hearing Aid. Now, if you have mild to moderate hearing loss, you can enjoy the power of micro-digital hearing aid technology and the convenience of a rechargeable unit at a small fraction of the cost. No shocking high prices in the thousands of dollars, and no tiny expensive batteries to change. The Lee Majors Rechargeable Bionic Hearing Aid could help you hear all of life's important sounds again, without straining to hear the TV, the phone, doorbell, and the voices of loved ones. And the Lee Majors Rechargeable Bionic Hearing Aid is so small you'll barely feel it, and others will hardly notice it. Call now to try it for the first 30 days for just $14.95. I repeat, try it before you buy it. This is a very limited trial, so call right now. 1-800-843-6702. That's 1-800-843-6702. 1-800-843-6702.
AM 1050 WLIP, Kenosha County Radar Weather. Brought to you by S.J. Crystals Menswear. For the finest in men's fashions, it's clearly S.J. Crystals, corner of 57th Street at 6th Avenue, downtown Kenosha.
37 for an overnight low with not as foggy conditions, partly cloudy and mainly clear conditions as far as our sky cover is concerned. And then we head back into Sunday with mostly sunny skies, 54 degrees, so a little bit warmer on Sunday. Most of the work week looks to be in the 50s with temperatures getting closer to 60 degrees by the time we get to Wednesday. Just a few sprinkles in the forecast Monday night and into Tuesday before a pretty decent Thanksgiving. I'm today's CMJ4 Storm Team forecaster Jesse Britka. Weather twice an hour on Kenosha's radio station AM 1050 WLIP.
And Rockin' Robin Riemundo, and Rockin' Robin Riemundo.
I love that tune.
Oh, shucks. You know you have arrived when the Wop Daddies
I know.
do your jingle for you. Many
It's
thanks
so
to
good.
all those fellas who are genuinely, they extend so much affection to us. Many, many thanks to the daddies for putting together that for us. Hey, we are back. Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP. We're here each and every Saturday night from 6 to 8, taking your requests at the jukebox.
Correct.
And then from 8 to 10, you get the better show.
Wop Diner.
That's the one. Oh, and normally you get from 10 till midnight the golden age of radio. That's your vintage radio broadcasts of the 30s and 40s and 50s, but not tonight. I've got a date with my sweetheart tonight. Yeah. I'll tell you about. Oh, thank you, Guido, for that.
At the Wop Diner here on AM 1050.
Oh, what did I have queued up? Oh. You know, whenever I do these contests, I would never throw you guys a curve with a record from a group that's so obscure, only the hardcorest of collectors would know it. And most of us that are hardcore, like me, can't possibly remember what name group it is.
Okay.
Yeah, unless we have our book in front of us.
Must be that 50 and above.
Yeah, whatever. No, it has to do
No,
with
I'm kidding.
lifestyle choices from earlier in life. All right. I want to give you guys a contest. It's a group you've all heard of. They had a monster hit. No, I'm not going to play that monster hit. I hate their monster hit. And really, this record is so unlike me. So let's
really? Wow.
Well,
this will be interesting.
No. The group is so unlike me.
Oh, okay.
The record is totally me.
Oh, okay.
For a white group. here on the Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP.
Darling, I know now why we are through. I've done so many things, darling, to hurt you. But oh, I'm sorry for all my mistakes. I'll never find a girl to take your place. I guess I'll be alone, waiting by the telephone, hoping someday you'll call me. Darling, to be alone now, I'm lonely as can be. You're not by my side. I'm hoping someday, dear, you'll be my bride tonight. Whoa, you know how much I love you. You know how much I care. Losing you, my darling, is something I cannot bear. Won't you try once more? Give me one more chance, and I'll prove to you my love and romance. Darling, I know now why we are true. I've done so many things, darling, to hurt you. But oh, I'm sorry for all my mistakes. I'll never find a girl to take your place tonight.
What was your guess on that one?
Dale said the Belmonts.
The Belmonts would have been an incredibly great guess. You know why?
Why?
The exact same label that the Belmonts were on.
Whoa, good deal, Dale.
Yeah, the Lowry label. You know what? Maybe I should. No, I'm going to say it anyway because everybody else is on the edge of their seat. The answer we were looking for, if I'd have played Hushabye, Oh My Darling, Don't You Cry, terrible record, by the Mystics, all of you guys would have guessed correctly. All right, I'm often asked, what's my favorite group?
What is your favorite group?
The Harptones.
Oh, of course.
And then a lot of people ask a little deeper, what's your favorite Harptones record? I'm going to get really deep with you guys right now.
Uh-oh.
This is not for everyone. But if you listen very, very closely to how passionately these five fellas, this was before they had one girl, bleed their living guts into the grooves of this record.
Is it hanky time?
Oh, yes, it is a hanky time.
Oh, Don, it's
Don,
hanky time.
Get your hanky out for the Harptones. Oh, that's charter member Don. En Sturtevent. Here on the Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP.
are a fool that's been in love, but don't ask me, for I'll never tell how you broke my heart. I'll never ever dare ask the sun behind the clouds or a dream that's torn apart. But don't ask me, for I'll never tell how you
Yeah.
Don, I cried for you.
Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP. If that one did not melt your heart, you didn't have one when you came in here. All right, everybody wants those up-tempos tonight. I get it. I didn't want to give you guys a bunch of ballads tonight.
No.
Let's take you back to 1961. It's not that long ago for many of you people.
What?
The Cherokees. On the Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP.
Man, bomb. Yeah, bomb, bomb, bomb.
Hang down, hang down, hang down, hang down. My heavenly angel, my angel. Oh, darling, I love you so. I want you forever, forever, and never let you go. You made all my come true, and I love you.
Man, bomb. Yeah,
My Cinderella, Cinderella, like out of a storybook. I searched for one kiss is all it took. As the stars would shine in the sky, even as the man in the moon. While sitting in my lonely room, my heavenly angel, my angel, I can't believe that you're mine, but it was in my heart until the end of time.
man, bomb. Yeah, bomb, bomb, bomb.
But here you are there in my arms until the end of time.
Man, bomb. Yeah, bomb, bomb, bomb.
Hey, this is Pete over at Georgie Porgy's, and you're hanging out with Rockin' Robin and Ramundo at the Wop Diner on AM 1050 WLIP. Hey.
There's just one place for me near you. It's like heaven to be near you. Times when we're apart, I can't face my heart. Say you'll never stray more than just the two lips away. If my life could be spent near you, I'd be more than content. Near you, oh, make my life worthwhile by telling me that I'll spend the rest of my days.
Don't you love the pops and crackles of a real
Yeah.
vinyl record? I'll tell you what else is real around here, and that's our good friends at L&M Meats and Catering, 50th Avenue and 60th Street, and our friends at L&M Meats and Catering want to wish all of you Wop Diner listeners a safe and festive holiday season.
Absolutely.
Oh, and don't forget that pig roast. Oh, so succulent, so tender, so moist, available year-round. That's our friends at L&M Meats and Catering, 50th Avenue and 60th Street. Hey, you guys, jot this number down, 262-652-9840. And when you stop into L&M Meats and Catering, first of all, it smells oh so nice. Be sure and tell them that Rockin' Robin and Raimundo from AM 1050 WLIP sent you. All right, I've got one more record that I want to play before CBS News. Yeah, that gives me a little extra time to have a 2.5-minute smoke break, as you know. The G-Clefs on the Wop Diner, AM 1050 WLIP. Oh, no, it did it again.
Uh-oh.
I love you so. I love you so. 'Cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine. Mine. Well, I really miss you, baby. I miss you so. I spend all night, I cry for you. Want you to know you're for me, for you. My love is true. 'Cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine. Mine. Well, I really lost my love. And you know why? That's the day I left you, baby. All day I cried, you're for me, for you. My love is true. 'Cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine. Mine. You're for me. Because I love you so. Well, I really lost my head. And you know why? Every day I left you, all day I cried, you're for me.
It's 9